Module 5, Recalling Rizal. Despite all the information collected, there still remains a number of unanswered questions that have yet to be divulged. These questions have left us pondering and seeking for answers. However, they can only be truly revealed by the hungry melancholic Rizal himself. Yet, we still ask in the hopes of furthering our knowledge and gaining insights from the past that may be helpful in our future. The following are the questions that we came about while creating this paper. Given that Rizal was still able to execute his plans despite illnesses, did Rizal have stronger immune system than most people, or did he just really push himself beyond his limits and capabilities? Was Rizal exceptionally knowledgeable in regards to his health and body to the point where he decided that maybe a glass of water, a piece of bread, or a single meal would get him the nutrients that he needed? Or was he really just neglectful of his health? Did Rizal view his professional opinion on his health above everyone else, including fellow doctors, given that he had the credentials of one? Didn't Rizal ever wonder that maybe by neglecting his health, he may not have fulfilled his plans and goals for the Filipinos? Why didn't Rizal learn how to cook or cook to all, given that would save him more money as compared to eating out? Knowing that Rizal was very punctual and despised wasting time, was this one of the factors that, apart from not having enough money, affected why Rizal invested in snacks or food that could be prepared and purchased immediately? Even with the possibility of furthering health complications, was it the financial constraint, the already preoccupied schedules, or the desire to retain a certain body that restricted Rizal's diet? By assessing the available primary sources and supporting our inferences with recent and related studies, it can be said that Rizal's eating and spending habits unveils his willpower and discipline when it comes to budgeting his money and food. This allowed us to better understand what his priorities were during those times. These eating and spending habits also show us how Rizal was selfless when it came to serving other people and even his country as compared to how stingy he would be when it came to his own necessities. While initial assumptions and supporting studies show that food insufficiency nurtures mental disorders, we can see through the many accomplishments of Rizal in his life that he was still able to fulfill his intended goals for the country despite the consequences that were likely brought about by his lifestyle. This feat may be explained by research that indicates that people can overcome these symptoms by choosing to be satisfied with smaller portions instead of an ideal larger portion, especially if that is what their circumstances call for. Overall, it was very interesting to observe the fortitude of Rizal, not only in large activities pertaining to the fight for Filipino rights, but in small habits such as eating and spending. Through the lens of well-being and food nutrition, we were able to see our national hero from a whole new perspective and learn trivial details about his persona and experiences. By looking at seemingly ordinary and mundane tasks, such as eating and shopping, and examining the roles these played in both humanizing Rizal and in molding him to be the hero that we know him to be today. End of Module 5.